Friends, in this episode, I'm going to explain what the heck is CSPA, Child Status Protection Act. Friends, welcome to Green Card Guys TV. I'm your host, John Ting. I represent clients in all 50 states of America, from the West Coast to the East Coast and all across the world. Now, let's get down to it. Now, I want to show you here, explain to you what is a Child Status Protection Act, okay? Now, there's all sorts of scenarios, but basically it's really a law that protects people, protects the age, because even if your child is now over 21 at the time that the visa is immediately available. And I know many of y'all have been waiting so long, right? Because of the visa bulletin. This is how the government restricts the flow, controls the flow of immigrant visas. Okay. And this number one applies for immediate relatives, family sponsored preference categories, okay, like F1, 2, 3, 4. Also for VAWA, Violence Against Women Act, for self-petitioners and their derivatives. Also for employment-based preference derivatives, diversity, immigrant visa derivatives, and derivative refugees and asylees. So it's a lot. It's a lot of people that this can affect. So I completely understand. We're providing this lesson, I guess you can say, a video about this, because a lot of y'all have been asking me. Some of y'all have been giving me a hard time and say, John, I expected this video from you a couple months ago. Finally, I've been getting a lot of requests, so finally here it is. So I want to explain this to you, okay, friends? It's very important. And I want to explain what this really means. And because some of y'all may think, okay, well, really the main question is, if with the fact that this is similar fact that your child is over 21, does your child still qualify to get the immigrant visa? Because they're a derivative of your application, right? So there is a CSPA formula. It is quite complicated. So I highly suggest, I know you're watching this video, but I highly suggest you take advantage of the free 15-minute we do offer for YouTube subscribers and following us on Facebook, to click the or give us a call first. You can call us or text us, and what you want to do is provide this code, okay, not so secret code, Green Card Guys. And if you do have time, fill out the intake form down below. It starts with Ting Law. It's in the description box. Otherwise, of course, if you think you need more time, which is usually the case, we do recommend self-scheduling at this website down here, okay? Otherwise, let me just explain a little bit more about what the government considers when calculating the CSPA age, okay? So number one is you need to know what is the age at the time the visa is available. And it doesn't mean that you already had an interview and you got the visa in hand, right? You need to figure this out beforehand. So you've heard me and probably other lawyers talk about this all the time. The visa bulletin. That's a very important chart that you need to look at. You need to look at that because then you can figure out the age, what your child's age was at that time that your priority date was reached in that chart, the visa bulletin. Okay, so you take that age, let's say it's like 25, right? Let's just make that up, or 23, minus the amount of time that your application was pending. So let's say it's like 365 days for 1 year, right? Times 2. Then you make that subtraction, okay? So what we do is we calculate the age times 365. So it's apples to apples, days minus days, okay? And that will equal to the CSPA age. And you divide that by 365 days. So even if you think you have it correct, or even if you think that you got it incorrect, if you think you got the CSPA age correct and it's over 21 years old, then just give us a call, text us anyway. Make sure we can double check it for you to see if you can still qualify, okay? But we want to make, I would hate it if we just rely on this one-time calculation. We always do the calculation a couple more times just to make sure we get it done correctly for our clients, okay? But for example, we want to get it done correctly. So even if, for example, your child's age is 21 years and 4 months at the time the visa is available based on the visa bulletin, but the application was only pending for 6 months, then that's 20 years and 10 months, right? So that means that is under 21 CSPA age. So that is very helpful. So again, it's the approval. And then to figure out the length of time the petition was pending, you take the approval date minus the filing date, and that's the amount for the pending time. Again, if it's the number of years, right, then we times it by 365 days, so it's more apples to apples. All right, friends, so hopefully that was helpful. And again, if you want to take advantage of the free 15 minutes, give us a call or text us at the headquarters numbers 346-330-5888. Our cares team will call you with the next business day. And friends, if you enjoy our content and the news and tips, please smash the like button, okay? And share our video with your friends. If you're new to our channel, of course, please, we greatly appreciate if you subscribe so that you can receive the notification of our future videos. And if you want to get all the videos, click the bell so you get all the notifications. And until next time, friends, please continue wearing your mask. Take care.